The delegation, composed by the leaders of all the political forces of the center-right coalition, met with President Mattarella and agreed on the need to give this nation a new government in the shortest possible time, because the urgencies we face are many at both the national and international levels. We obviously now await the determinations of the President of the Republic, whom we thank for this leadership at such an extraordinary moment in the nation's history.
Let's take you live to Italy, and Luca Verzichelli is a professor of political science at the University of Siena, and he joins me live now. Welcome to the programme. So Giorgia Meloni has accepted a mandate to form the country's next government, and we're just seeing right now some of the ministers being named. Talk to us about what's happening right now and how you see it all developing.
Well, it is an acceleration in the process of government formation due to the fact that Giorgia Meloni has a very strong support in terms of electoral results. But at the same time, there are lots of noises about a different position in her potential and now probably real parliamentary majority. So she decided to go ahead quite fast, and I think that she had a very strong personal role in the process of government formation. I think that in the end that she will be a real prime minister in this moment of the government life.
And just how long do you think this coalition, this is of course the first right-wing government in Europe, survive, and also given the relationship, the tense relationship between Berlusconi, who's had years and years of experience of being in government, with Meloni, who is new?
Well, I think this is the big challenge, because for the very first time we have a leader strongly legitimated with a strong majority and a strong party by her, in this case, side. But the leader is not Berlusconi, or like in the old days of the alternation between Berlusconi and center-left, Prodi, who was a leader without a party, basically. This time we have a leader who is not Berlusconi, and we have a real party, a party which is not a personal party. On the other hand, we still have Berlusconi, although we have only 8% of the vote by the side of the old center-right leader. And then we have the Lega Nord, or Lega by Salvini, who's not strong anymore like 3 years ago, but he can control quite a strong group of parliamentary representatives. So it's going to be a difficult time for Giorgia Meloni, but I think she impressed a very strong role at this point.
Okay, Luca, let's talk about the economy, and a new pro-Draghi politician has been named as Italy's economy minister. Of course, the economic situation is critical in Italy with the cost of living crisis, energy issues, which are, of course, common in the rest of Europe as well. Giancarlo Giorgetti, a pro-Draghi politician, is he the one to fix the economy? Is he a good choice?
I think it can be a good compromise, because in the end, Giancarlo Giorgetti will be the first political minister of economy after years and years of technocrats in this position, including technocrats used by or appointed by Berlusconi and Prodi in the old days. So this is a very big challenge. At the same time, Giorgetti was the bridge between Salvini and Draghi. Giorgetti was the man who could reassure that part of the center-right majority which is leaning the European values and the European integration values and the European institution, particularly the European Commission, because Giorgetti was very much collaborative with President Draghi. So I think that this can be a good compromise, strongly politically oriented, but still by the side of Europe and by the side of the European institutions.
All right, fantastic. Luca Verzichelli, great to get your analysis on this developing story on Italian politics. Thank you. Live there from the University of Siena.